Yep, you saw me. There you go, guys. That's a fish. There you go, guys. That's unreal! Oh, this is such an awesome looking fish. Oh, yeah! Alright, guys, check that out.
What's up, everyone? Scott the TroutHammer here, and we're back with another Real Talk. And this is one that I had to put quite a bit of thought into and kind of delayed for a while because I knew this one was going to bring upon a storm of something from the higher-ups on this platform. The joke, of course, being the higher-ups are the AIs that go through everyone's video and, you know, pick what's advertiser-friendly, what should be, you know, spread across and seen by everyone and what shouldn't. Basically, it's a video that I had to get out before I got monetized again. But it's a subject that I've made no secret my stance about. I've talked plenty publicly and talked plenty on this platform also. It's the problems that are going on with YouTube, and it's mostly some things that have recently happened that have finally brought me to a place where I feel like it's time for me to voice my opinion, and we're making a video about it now. Before we get too far in, I am trying to get this channel to grow to 1,000 subscribers, and I need your help to do that. So if you could please hit that subscribe button down there and that notify bell up there so you're going to be the first to see all the great content that's going to come from this channel. When you subscribe, if I can read your name, if your account setting is on public, I'll give you a shout out in my Saturday video. And also, I'm doing a giveaway for an Abu Garcia tackle satchel and 2 size 3700 tackle trays that have rust inhibitors inside. And this is going to be the last video I'm going to upload before I do the announcement for the giveaway winner. So to qualify for this, you guys need to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and during the video, I'll let you know the comment I want to see down below. All that will get you qualified for this. Giveaways, shoutouts, subscribe, best button to press. The many problems with YouTube. Now, this needs to be, there needs to be a little backstory. There needs to be a little history that goes along with this, a little history lesson. So, when YouTube, you know, this is back when I first signed up on YouTube in 2013. Believe it or not, I've actually been on YouTube since 2013. I just haven't been uploading my own videos until the spring of 2017. But it used to be an amazing platform for regular guys like you and I with cameras that just wanted to make some fun videos, maybe teach something and put it on a platform, and then eventually get rewarded for the work we did. That was, of course, until somewhere around 2016 when the, by now famous Adpocalypse happened, when a bunch of channels that were getting a lot of views a day were making content that advertisers decided they didn't want their ads to be associated to someone with those opinions, someone with those views, someone who made that kind of content. So they just sort of like, YouTube just shut everyone off. And then they sort of went through and were like, okay, we're going to change the way we decide what's advertiser friendly and what isn't, and things slowly started to come back from that. And then we got to the famous incident in 2017 where I think it was Logan Paul, Jake Paul, one of them. I think it was Logan Paul. You know, everyone's heard about the video. Logan Paul records a video and has a dead body in the video, something you shouldn't show, period, especially in the situation you're in. And instead of punishing the one guy, YouTube, through its algorithm and through the AIs, like I've talked about, the AIs are going to be, if there's going to be a villain to this story, it's going to be the AIs. They're the ones who decided that, okay, once again, everyone needs to be punished. So we're shutting everything off again for monetization, and we're going to rethink things. Now's around the time this channel first got monetized. That was when the YouTube Partner Program read that in order to achieve monetization, you just needed to reach 10,000 views. Then your channel would be reviewed, see if it was advertiser friendly, and then you could play ads before your videos and start getting income from AdSense based on the number of views you get on videos that have ads in front of them. So thanks to the Logan Paul dead body incident, it changed it to where they decided to punish everyone. But the punishment parameters and the way they decided to fix things, it really hurt smaller channels more than it hurt bigger channels. It actually, in a way, kind of helped the bigger channels. In the fallout of the Logan Paul incident, and in an attempt to rein in the Viners, the guys who were just trying to make short videos that got a ton of views, they wouldn't get any real subscribers, they'd just get a ton of views. Like they'd have like 30 some subscribers, but they'd make videos that would commonly get millions of views. And yeah, those guys were making a lot of money off of YouTube. So what they did, they decided to make it to where the requirement, according to the YouTube Partner Program, to achieve monetization was in the last 12 months, you must have at least 1,000 subscribers and have at least 10,000 hours of watch time. That right there, that was simply to prevent the Viners from making money off YouTube, and it made it really hard for smaller channels like this one to get back to that point where they would be compensated for the work they're doing, the content they're making. Because I mean, when I first joined YouTube in 2013, I kind of made fun of a lot of YouTubers because I looked at it as not a means of really earning a keep. You know, I was working at the Target Distribution Center at the time. I was making a ton of money. I was like, I'm working for the money I make, and these guys do nothing, and they make so much more money than me. Now, on the inside, working on a channel and making videos, I see how much of an effort it takes, and it really is a full-time job. It's really difficult having a full-time job and trying to run a YouTube channel and trying to make a successful YouTube channel. But YouTube sort of started to go away from its heart and soul, which was a platform for regular guys like you and I with a camera to make videos, and they started to take a more corporate stance and a more corporate view as a business, which, I mean, they have the right to do so. They themselves are a business. It's a platform they own, and they decide what happens in it. It really hurt this image they have, and a lot of people started leaving YouTube. You had this sort of this exodus that happened, and then you had what they did last February. They changed YouTube partner programs, and anyone who looked into it probably said, I'm probably not even going to start a channel, because why? And I agree, when the means exceeds the reward, why even bother? And we're getting to where I want to talk about real quick, but you know, there's more that needs to be talked about this history lesson. We're going to talk about the shutdown that happened a couple months ago. Now, that was a real weird one, and I think part of the reason why the shutdown happened, it wasn't anything on YouTube's fault. Well, it kind of was. It was more Google. So it turns out that Google tried to implement and embed so much of Google Plus into YouTube and into everything that Google governs, that when they finally, a couple months ago, this is when they happened, they decided to cut the bleeding, they decided to eliminate Google Plus. That's when YouTube crashed, and it's because there was so much of the programming now that was gone because Google Plus is gone that YouTube just freaked out and the platform didn't work. And all this sort of started to give people this idea that YouTube was no longer a platform for the regular guy. It was taking a much more corporate stance on everything. And that really was disheartening to a lot of people. Now we get to where I want to talk about some of the more recent things. Now, one of the things that bugs me when it comes to analytical trends. So, I mean, my job, the lab I work in, I enter data and I study analytics and stuff like that. And it is so hard to get accurate data when there's things outside of your control, outside of the spectrum you're trying to measure, that come into play. Facebook is the biggest example I'm going to make here. So Facebook, you notice how when you scroll through your feed, videos will automatically play? Now, Facebook, they sort of have this thing where they have their own way of analyzing how popular a video is based on how often it's played, and that's just, if you scroll through your feed, it'll play. You'll be surprised how many videos get millions of views a day, and they're just garbage videos. But the people who make those videos get paid based on the views. Now, YouTube recently started doing the same thing, where you noticed if you're on your home screen, not if you're on your subscriber page, if you're on your home screen and you leave a video on your home screen, like on your phone, it'll automatically start playing. Now, I spend most of my time on YouTube on my phone, and it's because there's channels that I listen to while I'm at work that do more of a podcast format, and I don't want to download the podcast, but I'll just listen to it because they do a video, but it's basically a podcast on YouTube. Or I'll listen to some other channels when they stream, something that I don't have to watch, I just can listen to, and I'll leave those playing at work. So I spend most of my time on YouTube on my phone anyway, and when I'm scrolling through, I'm noticing that all these videos just start playing, and I was like, I wonder if these views count. And when you go into your recently watched video section, those videos will show even if you scrolled through, and I realized that counts as a view. For someone who studies analytics and for someone who does data entry and stuff like this, it frustrates me so much to see something like that happen, because I want to base my success based on when people are clicking a video to watch it. They're making the choice to open the video and let it play, Not they're scrolling by and hey, there it is. For one, you don't get the sound, it automatically puts like a caption scroller on there. And in my mind, not only does that reduce the quality of the view, so when people are watching it, they're not going to get it full screen. You know, some people might just be lazy and let it play there. But it's counting as a view when it's not really a view, and that is frustrating me because I want to make content that you guys want to see, not content that's going to play because. So if I see a video that's getting a ton of views, I really don't know what to think anymore. If it's a successful video, if people like it, or if people were just like scrolling through their homepage on YouTube and it just started playing because that's what YouTube does on a mobile now. And then they have this new premiere thing which really confused me, and I'm sort of doing a test with this video. It's why I'm recording it on Wednesday, but I'm setting it up so it's going to premiere Thursday night because I want to see how I want to measure that against videos that I just plain upload and surprise it's there versus ones that you guys know is there but you can't watch. But that's the thing, is when you see it and you can't watch it, I'm thinking what happens is it gets out of sight, out of mind. You don't go back and watch it unless you save it to watch later. That's a personal test I'm running. I really don't know what to think about this Premiere program, but let's see what it does. So then you get to what happened this last weekend with the subscriber purge. So I will say right off the bat, sock puppet accounts suck. If you make sock puppet accounts, please stop. So what is a sock puppet account? There are people who are lazy and don't want to work for success, or they want to make some sort of fake means of rewarding their viewers. Like, they'll do fake giveaways. There are channels that I used to watch that got caught doing fake giveaways, and the way this works is they'll make a sock puppet account. They'll make multiple accounts based on, you know, fake emails, accounts that never upload anything. They just sort of exist, and they will subscribe to their own channel with these sock puppet accounts just to inflate their own numbers. They'll watch their videos with these sock puppet accounts just to inflate their own numbers, and then they'll get really nefarious, and when they decide they want to do a giveaway, one of these sock puppet accounts will just happen to be the winner, so they don't actually have to give away to anyone. You guys, I know you can trust that my giveaway winners actually have been given their prize because, hey, if you want a giveaway, let me know down in the comments below. Or actually, let everyone know down in the comments below. But so there have been a lot of people that have been getting caught making sock puppet accounts, and this is something that YouTube decided to do the subscriber purge, where they said it was inactive channels, things like that, channels that didn't really do anything, they just got completely eliminated, or if they didn't watch your channel for a long time, they would just automatically be unsubscribed from your channel, which frustrated me to no end. When I woke up, I mean, I only lost 2 subscribers. Relatively, that's not a lot, but to me, 2 subscribers is a lot to a channel my size. Comparatively, someone like, I think I saw the report, like PewDiePie lost like 30,000 subscribers. The guy has 77 million. He didn't even notice the difference. And, you know, this whole war thing with him and T-Series, and T-Series lost like 300,000 subscribers, you know, that's a whole different story. I don't want to get into that. I'm not subscribed to either of those channels. There are very few channels that I subscribe to, and I'm pretty sure that I lost, or that I was kicked off of people's channels, or they automatically unsubscribe me from people's channels. So sub for sub is kind of a dirty trick. If I subscribe to your channel, it's because I like the content you make. If you subscribe to my channel and you're like, hey, I subscribe, sub back, I probably won't. And I'm also not going to ask the same thing if I find your channel. I'm not going to be like, hey, I subscribe back to mine. But there have been a lot of channels that have subscribed to my channel. I go to their channel, I see they are producing content, and I like what they're doing, so I subscribe to them. That doesn't mean I watch your videos every single time, because I spend so much time at work working, or I'm in the gym, or I'm working on this channel, or I'm trying to make content, so I don't have time to watch a lot of people's channels. And I'm pretty sure that I got unsubscribed from a lot of channels from this. But bottom line, the biggest problem with YouTube is they have AIs, and they have this algorithm governing a program that real people need to have their hands on. I mean, this really can't continue the way it is, and it's why the quality of YouTube as a platform has declined so much over the last couple of years, and why so many people are going to other video platforms like Itchtway, I'll switch around, sort of like do another piglet, like Shootbit and things like that. As because YouTube algorithm is going to hear those words and go, oh, he's promoting another platform, we're going to cut this video off. But they need people that can look past the obvious and have intuition to see what's okay and what isn't. And some people have speculated that one of the biggest reasons behind the subscriber purge that happened this last weekend was to help PewDiePie, because they've been giving off this image that they're going so corporate, that they're supporting channels like T-Series that are just like big conglomerate channels. But you notice the channels that really just explode, they're the channels that have some kind of backing behind them. For the little guys, the heart and soul of YouTube, aren't as successful as we used to be. Like I said, people had this idea that the whole subscriber purge was to help PewDiePie versus T-Series. I really don't think it was. I think it was just a means to sort of like, I don't know, maybe like clean up 2% of what they considered was dead weight. Because think about it, the corporate channel that has 70-some million subscribers lost 250,000 subscribers. Whoop-de-doo. Yeah, I want to know what your guys' thoughts are. Let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments down below, and that's going to be the comment that will qualify you for the giveaway, along with liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and, like I said, letting me know what you think in the comments below. Again, I am trying to get this channel to grow to 1,000 subscribers, and I need your help to do that. So if you could please hit the subscribe button down there and that notify bell up there, so you're going to be the first to see all the great content that's going to come from this channel, even if I decide to do another premiere in the future. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for hanging out with me for another Real Talk. And as always, tips up, tight lines, and have fun fishing.